Fox Sports.
Through 5 innings last night, the Diamondbacks' bats were silent. The Dodgers were up and Kershaw was dealing. But in the 6th, the bats awoke with a bang as the D-backs scored 5 behind some timely hitting and sent the Dodger ace packing. Tonight, Jason Kubel and company go for 2 straight against the NL West leaders. It's Game 3. The Dodgers Diamondbacks next on Fox Sports Arizona. Try 107 degrees on in the desert Southwest today. But we're going to move indoors and play some baseball tonight. The friendly confines of Chase Field. It's game number 3 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers currently leading the National League West by a game over the Giants. And the Diamondbacks 6 games off the pace. Hi again, everybody. Along with Mark Grace, I'm Greg Schulte. Happy to have you aboard for Diamondbacks baseball. Well, Clayton Kershaw was dealing last night, Gracie, through the first 5 innings, but Henry Blanco started the 6th with a walk.
Yeah, and that's the danger of late walks. Well, they tend to score. Well, more than that scored, Greg. The Diamondbacks only scored in 1 inning last night, but they scored 5 times. And it started with Henry scampering to third base on a base hit from Willie Bloomquist. Then the hits just started to come. Next thing you know, old momentum was on the Diamondback side. Good to see Justin Upton get a big 2-out triple, and it didn't stop there. What's new? Jason Kubel getting a big hit, driving in another run. Next thing you know, Clayton Kershaw was out of the ball game and a loser, Greg.
Yeah, how about that? Diamondbacks have had no success against Kershaw really in his career, but they did last night. And then the Diamondbacks turned it over to the bullpen. And how about the southpaw, Mike Zagurski?
Mike Zagurski really threw his most important game, his most important inning in the big leagues. He came in, and he's earned the right. He had been kind of in a mop-up detail, but all of a sudden he's pitched his way and earned his way to get these big innings. And, boy, he didn't disappoint. He handed the ball to David Hernandez. He got fired up. And then J.J. put it to bed, and the Diamondbacks got a much-needed victory, Greg.
I know when you played the game, you beat an ace of another ball club. You felt pretty good coming to the ballpark the next day.
No question about it. And we had talked about maybe it's just what the Diamondbacks needed. Face an ace. Face the best. Well, Clayton Kershaw, certainly the best. Now you hope that carries over into tonight and they can get some momentum. They're going against a good one in Chad Billingsley, so they're going to have to be doubly tough again tonight.
Diamondbacks and Dodgers getting ready to kick things off here, and Brad Steinke will be back. Take a look at the pitching matchup. Cahill, Billingsley, Diamondbacks, Dodgers. Stay with us. A lot of action coming up. partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
The D-backs 7-game homestand lives on tonight. They'll turn to the right-hander Trevor Cahill to keep things going against the West-leading LA Dodgers last night. An impressive come-from-behind win, and they need more of that momentum. Only 2 games left to go before the All-Star break. Cahill, an interesting story this season. When he gets at least 3 runs of support, he is a perfect 6-0. When he does not, he is 0-7. He'll face Chad Billingsley, and these 2 teams have gone up against each other so far this season. May 15th, Chad Billingsley was pretty pedestrian against the D-backs. 4 innings, 8 hits, gave up 4 earned, and on the 22nd, Cahill was very, very good. Went 6, gave up just the 1 earned run. It's interesting, Billingsley has dropped 4 straight starts, so the D-backs hoping a little of that emotion, that momentum from last night's fantastic win carries over tonight. When we come back, it's first pitch between the D-backs and the West-leading LA Dodgers. Greg Schulte and Mark Grace have the call right here on Fox Sports Arizona.
For game number 3 of this 4-game series with the first place Los Angeles Dodgers. And of course their manager Don Manning. Let's take a look at the lineup that he's putting out there tonight. And it goes like this: Elian Herrera, Luis Cruz, Jerry Hairston Jr., James Loney batting cleanup, followed by Adam Kennedy, A.J. Ellis, Scott Van Slyke, Juan Uribe, and right-hander Chad Billingsley. Pretty good hitting pitcher batting 9th. Trevor Cahill, the sinker baller to the Hill, Gracie, and last couple of times I've been roughed up a little bit. Needs good outing tonight. Yeah, and he got roughed up in the first inning, gave up a couple of solo shots in the first inning, seemed to settle down, and then has given up some big innings in the 6th and around the 5th or 6th. So he needs to really piece together after a good momentum-building win last night, Greg. Trevor Cahill needs to go out and be Trevor Cahill tonight and get another big win against these first-place Dodgers. And Gracie had pointed out the Diamondbacks only scored in 1 inning last night. In fact, they got 4 of their 6 hits in that 1 inning when they got 5 and held on for that 5-3 win. So here we go. Glad to have you with us on a Saturday night baseball in the desert in the strike, and we're underway. First pitch to the switch hitting Elian Herrera. It's good to see him come out and throw a fastball in the strike zone. That ball not tailing out of it. Brian Lenore is our home plate umpire. So it's 1-1 on Herrera. Again, the Dodgers know the Giants already lost, so there's a Sinker low and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Herrera hit his first career home run of the ball game here on Thursday. A solo shot way outside, 3-1.
Well, you were thinking he had the release point, but then all of a sudden he's missed badly with 3 straight sinkers after jumping ahead and in danger of walking some speed here right out of the gate. Diamondbacks need to put up a 0 in the first inning.
Full now, 3-2.
That one dropped right at the kneecaps there. Taken all the way was Herrera. Watch this thing just dive.
Gracie, we got a 3-2 count. First batter.
We're not going to do that again all night again tonight, are
man,
we?
oh man.
That was the case last night.
And a ground ball down first. Woodsman will take it to the pen. Nice way to start. Got ahead, fell behind, came back, and got the ground ball to keep that speedy leadoff hitter off the bases. Let's take a look at the Diamondback defense. Kubel, 11 outfield assists, 1 last night. Parra in center tonight, Upton in right. Blum's at third with Drew Hill and Goldschmidt. Short to first, and Montero catching Cahill. There's Gerardo Parra manning center field for the D-backs.
Mr. Excitement, Gerardo Parra. He'll be patrolling that outfield tonight.
I tell you what, if I'm the opposition, I'm thinking really hard about trying to take a base on anything that goes between left field and center field.
3 very good arms out there
and
tonight.
Right field, even
in
with
Kubel
Upton,
and Upton. That looked like a little cut fastball there, and dropped it in there for strike number 1.
He's been throwing that a little bit more. And would bounce. Chance already starting up here at Chase Field.
Yeah, good crowd here tonight, Greg. Lucha Libre mass night. I like it.
Like that. That's down the line and left, and Cruz is on his way to second with a 2-bagger.
He tries to come in with a sinker. He gets it where he wants, but Cruz just cut it off and ripped it right by Jeff Blum, right down the third base line. And the Dodgers, they're in business here in the first inning. We saw this last night as well. Josh Coleman had second and third, just 1 out. He got out of it, and it created a little bit of momentum at the time. Cahill's going to have to do the same thing.
For a team that's really been struggling getting runs, and the Dodgers in the 2 games have scored 7, but they pounded out 22 hits, so they've had base runners galore over the 2 ball games. That pitch on outside, a nice backhanded stab by Montero. They had 13 hits in the game last night, Mark, and they stranded a dozen.
Yeah, they had lots of chances, especially late in the ball game. Mike Zagurski pitched out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam. David Hernandez had second and third, just 1 out. He pitched around that. And a couple more hits off of J.J. Putz in the 9th, and nobody scored.
That's foul to the plate by Jerry Hairston Jr. Tom Mattingly has really had to maneuver with his lineup, with his number 3 and 4 hitters out of there. Kemp and Ethier. Hairston getting a little time, but he's done a nice job. Hairston, not normally a number 3 hitter. James Loney, maybe on occasion has been a 4 hitter, but he's in that spot today. And Adam Kennedy hitting 5th. But you have to play with what you have on the roster. And
well, a lot of people might say this is not a very good lineup. The Dodgers. Well, it's a first place lineup they're throwing out there. It doesn't matter. You know, how many number 4 hitters in the major leagues have 2 home runs? Well, there's 1 tonight in James Loney. But this team's in first place, so you better not look past these guys. They can play.
And that one will miss inside to Hairston. The count goes to 2-1. And while they have struggled scoring runs, their pitching has really been stingy. I mean, it's been Dodger baseball. And they pitch well. Although the Diamondbacks beat Kershaw last night, that's something they have not done much of since he came to the big leagues. Hairston down the line. It's going to go. 2-0 LA. It's 5 home runs now given up by Cahill in his last 3 starts.
First inning home run comes back to bite Cahill again. Just a little cut fastball or whatever it was, right down the middle. And Jerry Hairston, not known for hitting long balls, but you put pitches right there, belt high, right down the middle. Goodness gracious, those are going to go a long way. Yeah, he knew it. Way out of here to left field. So once again, Greg Schulte, Diamondbacks going to have to play catch up. Got to find a way to get that first inning blues behind you.
Yeah, that has been a problem, to say the least. Cahill this season has had some difficulties, especially in that first inning. You see the ERA 6.19. Loney hits one now, but it's going to go foul. He seems to settle in after that, but you put yourself behind,
yeah,
your ball club behind, that makes it difficult.
Yeah, it's all fun and good to settle in after, but you hate to settle in after you've already put two runs on the board.
9 home runs given up, 4 in the very first inning.
And that was that new cutter that he's playing with. You hate to get beat on about your 4th best pitch. And he's a sinker changeup guy.
Loney now fouls one back. Loney in his career hitting about 900 against the Diamondbacks in this ballpark, seems like. Career average against Arizona, 327. Almost got him on the back foot. 1-2. So a couple of extra base hits here. 3 batters into the ball game, and the Dodgers have a pair and a lead for Billingsley before he even takes the mound. Got him swinging.
Pretty curved ball there.
Loney will take a seat. That's out number 2.
Well, let's hope that shakes Cahill to his foundation. That's a good curved ball. James Loney right over the top of it. A lot of times, sometimes that's your wake-up call. Golly, I gave up another home run here in the first inning. Whatever it takes to wake you up, hopefully that's what's going to happen here with Cahill. But now his job is, because that guy's a good one, Billingsley. Now his job is to keep it at just 2 and keep it at just 2 for a while.
Anybody going to get there? Going to get out of play? It's going to get out of play. Through the first 13 starts of the season, Trevor Cahill surrendered only 3 home runs. But of late, that long ball has really been plaguing him. And that momentum the Diamondbacks had built with that lead, all of a sudden, at least first inning, goes to LA with the lead. Outside 1-1. Well, the good news is Diamondbacks haven't even batted in this game yet.
Diamondbacks still have 27 outs to go.
Kubel and Parra. Kubel calls Parra out, and it's catching up. That would be it. Double by Cruz, 2-run homer by Hairston. And the Dodgers with a quick first inning lead. Let's take a look at it right now. The Diamondbacks Mazda starting lineup. Drew in the leadoff spot, then Hill and Upton. Cole batting cleanup. Goldschmidt, Montero back in there. Blum has started third. Parr batting eighth, and Cahill. And there he is, Chad Billingsley. He's had a lot of success in this ballpark.
That he has. You see, 98 2/3 already, giving up a bunch of hits. He's around the plate, got 3 or 4 good pitches. He's just tough to figure out why he hasn't dominated. He's got dominating stuff, just has never really dominated at the big league level.
Out of Defiance, Ohio, 27 years old. Last Monday against the Reds, he lost his 4th consecutive start. 3 runs, 8 hits, struck out 8 over 6 innings. And he gets a strike into Drew. Drew now has had 25 at-bats on the year, 5 hits, including a double and a pair of RBIs.
Billingsley, just a classic drop and drive. Those big old legs of his, just drop and drive towards home plate.
He wants to get out of the way. Billingsley's got a couple of runs to work with right out of the bat. So this becomes a very important inning for him right out of the chute. And he throws a strike. It's 2-2.
1-0 and 2-1 has taken 2 fastballs right down the middle, belt high. Makes you wonder if he's seeing the ball okay off Billingsley.
Ball 3. This guy's got a good curveball.
Oh, he's got plenty of weapons for you, Greggy. I mean, he's got a straight fastball, a cut fastball, the good curveball you're talking about, an occasional changeup. He's got the weapons. It's just a mystery why he just hasn't had a better career thus far.
Dodgers have wondered about that through his career, which started in 2006. Drew in the left center field. Back. And this ball is caught out there. Nice running catch in left by Hairston. Hairston's the hero of the game right now for the Dodgers, isn't he?
Well, that ball looked like it was going to shoot the gap the whole way. And then it just kind of seemed to fizzle. It looked like that ball was going to really go easily off the wall. It made a good sound, and then it just kind of fizzled. And you see Hairston runs it down right at about the cut of the grass in the track. Nice play.
That would have been a nice start, an extra base hit for Drew, but Hairston took care of him, and now here is Hill, who was honored before the ball game. Diamondbacks honoring Hill and hitting his 2 cycles within a span of 11 days. He takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Earns average still above 300. 40 runs batted in. A ball, 1 strike. Yeah, with 3 in a year, how about that? A little bit easier play for him. But 2 hard hit balls there, first 2 batters, but they're both outs for the D-backs. Every time a Diamondbacks player hits a home run this season, Fulton Homes will donate $150 to the Central Arizona Mountain Rescue Association. Here's Upton, who had the 2-run triple in that 5-run 6th inning last night.
Hopefully that gets Justin going for the remainder of the season.
Billingsley jumps ahead of him.
Billingsley throwing a lot of strikes.
We got the first 2 outs on fly balls to left to Hairston. Brian O'Nora, interesting. He steps back like he's going to make that strike call, but he just keeps the arm down on the balls that are a little bit inside. There's a broken bat, grounded to short. Charging his crews, and he throws Upton out. A very easy inning for Billingsley. He got in the kitchen deep there of Upton. So after 1 here on the Hairston home run, Dodgers lead 2-0. Brought to you by Miller Lite. Second inning here on the Lucha Libre mask giveaway night at the ballpark.
Did you get your mask?
Not yet.
We're going to look good in those masks,
yeah.
Greg. We'll be a formidable tag team. I'll take the little guy. You take the big guy.
Right.
How about that?
That seems
I'll just
fair.
When that big guy gets in there,
fair.
I'll tag off to you. Go get him, Greg.
There's a shot into right center. That's a hit. Far over to close it off. And old A.J. Ellis to a leadoff single against Cahill to start the second inning. Third Dodger hit.
Cahill got to get out of the middle of the plate.
Right fielder, number
A double, a homer, and now a base hit. All because of about thigh high right in the middle of the plate.
This Dodger ball club really was not hitting or scoring much coming into this series. They're still having difficulty getting a lot of runs. 4 in the first game, but they won 4-1. Lost last night, scoring 3 runs. Got beat 5-3, but 22 hits in those first 2 games, and already 3 hits tonight and 6 at bats.
And also 3 homers in this. And that's way too many.
Yeah. I mean, this is only the 7th of July. So the long ball has plagued the D-backs. There's a foul that
took a bite out of Montero. That was a very good sinker right there. That might be the best one that Trevor's thrown here in the early going. Brian O'Nora taking care of the catcher, giving Montero a break. Look at that ball dive down and in. Yeah, that one got the inner thigh of Miguel Montero. So Brian O'Nora going to buy some time from Miguel. Walk the ball out to Trevor Cahill.
That's a good umpire right there.
It's a good fraternity, umpires and catchers. And when an umpire gets nicked up by a foul ball, the catcher will go out and give him some time.
Now he does stop the clean play. Mickey, you okay?
Yeah, you okay? Yep, let's do this. Brian O'Nora, one of the really good guys in the game, too. Good umpire, good man.
So an 0-2 count here on Scott Van Slyke.
Once again, Brian O'Nora, he'll give you a lot of movement back there.
Yeah.
You don't know if that right arm's coming up or not.
That's the only thing you look at. And Slyke homered here the other night. Second of the year. Dodgers not a home run hitting ball club, but they've hit 4 in this series. We showed you 14 home runs given up by the Diamondback pitching staff since June 30th. And Kennedy has homered in this series. Or, excuse me. Adam Kennedy.
Yeah. John.
Would have been nice if he
Bobby.
had
Cape.
Yeah, there you go. This was Van Slyke on Thursday with his deep blast.
Long home run. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
If they get their arms extended on something belt high, boy, when they connect, it goes a long ways.
And 0-2 count has gone to 2-2. Ellis a single to start the inning. And that's fielded by Blum. They go to second. And on the first, there's a Cahill double play.
What a great play by Jeff Blum going to his left on the in-between hop. That's the one thing about Cahill. He's always one sinker away from getting 2 outs. That's a really nice play going to his left. Perfect throw, and then it's just Aaron Hill turning it easily. But 2 big outs on 1 big pitch. Nice play there by the veteran third baseman. Good to have him back.
He's smiling about it. 5-4-3 on the around the horn double play, and the 13th double play dialed up by Trevor Cahill this year. Juan Uribe on the lineup tonight, playing third base for Don Mattingly, batting 8th. There's a strike.
And Juan Uribe just hadn't found the success in the Dodger uniform that he had found in San Francisco when he was a world champion with the San Francisco Giants. Came up with the Colorado Rockies and hit the ball well.
Had some good years with the White Sox.
And I'm afraid afraid he didn't push away from the dinner table enough.
He jumping back from that pitch, got the inside corner. Now that year you're talking about, 24 home runs, 85 runs batted in 2010 for the Giants. Take a seat. Well, actually, get your glove and go to the field. Inning's over. He had a double play, nobody left after 1.5, 2-0 LA. Two 2-0 Dodgers as we go to the home half of the second inning. They're all decked out here tonight.
It's good luck. I'll tell you what, I look really handsome with that mask on.
I know, it improves. Chad Billingsley to work here against Jason Kubel, Paul Goldschmidt, and Miguel Montero. And Kubel takes on outside ball one. 59 runs batted in, 14 home runs, and close to 300 with a batting average. What a first half for Kubel.
There's a little change up there. It stayed down 2-0. Jason Kubel's done a really good job, Greg, of getting in these kind of counts, laying off the close pitches, getting in 2-0 and 3-1 counts. You see, he got a fastball in the middle of the plate. He took the swing that he wanted to take at it. He fouled it off, but that's what hitting's all about. Getting yourself in fastball counts, getting the fastball you want, and making the swing you want.
Tapper foul at the plate. You could argue the point that Kubel, Hill could have been named All-Stars. In fact, the National League today named a couple of replacements for Ian Desmond and Giancarlo Stanton, who have bowed out. Michael Bourne and Bryce Harper were named as replacements.
Really, Bryce Harper's going, huh?
Yeah. You look at what Kubel's done here. There's a chopper to second base. On to Aloni with the out. Kubel's retired, one away.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Anytime the Diamondbacks score 6 runs or more, Taco Bell gives away 3 free tacos with the purchase of a large drink between 4 and 6 p.m. the following day at participating locations. Schmidt has slipped a little below 300 with a batting average. Paul has gone 1 for 8 in this series, 7 for 20 on the homestand. Billingsley, 10 and 8 in his career against the Diamondbacks, and he has really pitch well in this ballpark. Much more success
most of
here.
its success here, not in Dodger Stadium.
Goldschmidt fouls that one back. Billingsley has pitched in 14 games here over his career. 12 of those have been starts. And you see the record. No miss inside there. 2-2 on Goldschmidt. First four have been retired here by the big right-hander.
Just missed down around the knees. 3-2 count. Good patience, back-to-back pitches there from Goldschmidt. They were balls, but not by a lot.
And the payoff pitch on the way. And a shot. That's fair. Down into the corner. Extra bases. And Slot to track it down. Hangs up on it a little bit. Goldschmidt on a stop at single with a double.
I think he made the right choice there by stopping at second. Matt Williams had the stop sign up the whole time. You know, anytime the ball goes down that right field corner, Greg, we actually lose sight of it up here in the booth. But it looked like it may have skittered around there a little bit. Van Slyke dug it out nicely.
And what you do there as a base runner, Gracie, you're watching the ball there, and then when you're heading to second base, you're picking up your coach.
That's exactly right. You have no choice. You can't look at the ball down the right field line and look at second base and hit it right. You have to trust in Matt Williams, your third base coach, and I think Matt Williams wisely put the stop sign up. And that's the first base runner of the night for the Diamondbacks. Good curveball.
Really good one. Starts Montero off with a strike. So the double by Kubel, or by Goldschmidt, which is 24 on the year. Tops on the ball club.
Just missed him. And this is what we're talking about. He's coming around first. Now he's got to trust in Matt Williams. I see him peek at Matt Williams. Okay. He was thinking three. You can see he was thinking three. But he cannot see the ball down the right field line once he gets about halfway to second. You have to trust in your third base coach. And that's exactly what Paul Goldschmidt did.
Montero got a night off last night. The guy who filled in for him did a great job.
Yeah, he sure did.
Henry Blanco. Miggy's had some good numbers in his career against Billingsley, including a home run. There's Henry.
High change up there. Miguel thought it was too high, but those belt-high changeups are kind of fun to take a whack at. Those can go a long ways.
Billingsley last four against the Diamondbacks has struggled. He has gotten a win though. Montero caught looking, and he does not agree at all with Brian O'Nora. They'll have a little chat. These two are just buddy-buddy. Last half inning when Miggy was hit on a foul tip, but now they're not seeing eye to eye on this.
Well, Miguel thought it was inside, and I think he might have a gripe. I mean, it's real close. That's one of those where you just have to say it's too close to take.
Nora let him have his say. And that's going to take something from Jeff Blum with 2 men out. Blum 2 hits on the year, 1 run batted in. He's had 16 at bats. A lot of time on the disabled list last year and this season. Foul back, strike 1.
Yeah, Billingsley tried to come to that same spot in the inside corner. He missed his spot and left it out over. Blum took a good rip at it, but he could only foul it back.
Blum's injury this season, a strained oblique. Well, those 2 odd hits can be pick-me-ups.
You see Billingsley tried to come inside again and missed badly away.
Blum in his long career, 99 home runs.
Well, no time like, well, now for number 100.
High drive into right. It's going to be caught by Van Slyke, or it should be caught by Van Slyke. It is. One out double. That man is left, and after two here, Dodgers on top. Road trip to the Miller Taste Team at 620 for your chance to win one of 3 inter-division rival flyaway trips this summer. Trevor Cahill back to work, 2 in the first, a 1-out double by Luis Cruz, 2-run homer by Jerry Hairston. Gave up a hit in the segment, got a double play ball. So Chad Billingsley will lead it off, and a big swing and a miss, strike 1. This guy has hit over his career. He's had 7 hits this year, 7 for 28 with a run batted in. Off the end of the bat.
He takes a hitterish rip at it, doesn't he?
Yep. He had a home run last season, 5 extra base hits. Explaining the little nuances of this game.
No better way to learn about baseball than come to the ballpark with Dad.
Yep.
Let me tell you about that.
Down to third, one backs up. Strong arm, anchored on out, number 1. I used to keep score when I was a little guy going to ball.
Who taught you how to keep score? Your father?
Yeah.
That's who taught me.
Center fielder, Leon Herrera.
You get the scorecard, which you would just open it up.
It was back in those days. It was maybe a dime.
Yeah. They gave you a pencil.
Yeah, the pencil came with it.
Elian Herrera grounded to Goldschmidt to start the ball game. So second time now through the order for Cahill. And he starts with a strike. Tomorrow wraps up the pre-All-Star game schedule. Here's a bunt foul. And the Diamondbacks will send Trevor Bauer to the hill against Chris Capuano. All-Star game is Tuesday in KCMO, Kansas City, Missouri.
He'll be there. Wade Miley.
Boy, he'll have a few stories wanted to share in Chicago.
He better.
That's an out. A nice play there by Montero to tag Herrera before he could even get about a step out of the batter's box. Third strikeout for Cahill.
Looks like Cahill, a lot like the last couple outings, unfortunately, is kind of consistent with what he has done. Give up a home run in the first, Then be real good for about 4 innings before you start to tire.
Well, here's Cruz, who started his first inning troubles with a double down the left field line. It's a high strike in there. Center for Kluber on the run. Has it. And a 1-2-3 third for Cahill. 2-0 Dodgers. He's allowed one base runner, a double by Goldschmidt, one out in the second. Diamondbacks couldn't get him home. Here's to the 2-0 home in the first for LA. That'll be the bottom of the order. Parra, then the pitcher, Cahill, and around to the top, and Drew. Parra's got the average up 275. A pretty good homestand. He's gone 4 for 9. He'd like to get on here and allow Cahill to move him up. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Strike one. Started Montero off with the same pitch. Parra swung and missed at this one. I think he took his. Parra's in center tonight.
Chris Young will take a seat along with his buddy Ryan Roberts.
Back to the mound. Easy. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Kia Motors. Well, Lucha Libre, and I have a feeling it's going to be wrestling.
Well, I have a feeling it is too, Greg. And our key to the game is attitude adjustment.
All right, I like it.
Well, since we've got the wrestling theme, a lot of luchadores here tonight, we'll go a little more modern wrestling, and that is, have you ever heard of the wrestler now, John Cena,
yes.
Champion John Cena?
Yeah.
Well, his finishing move, anytime he's gonna put his opponent down for the 3 count. That just misses the line, going down, foul. Anytime he's going to put his opponent down for the 3 count, his move is called the attitude. He's going to give him an attitude adjustment. So I think it's time for the Diamondbacks to maybe just go ahead and give these Dodgers an attitude adjustment and put them down for the 3 count here, because the 3 count would be a win last night, a win tonight, and a win tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what we got there? Blue Man Group. Well, we can go ahead and give him an attitude adjustment too.
So 2 outs now. By the way, Billingsley has just achieved a milestone in his career.
What's that?
I'll tell you here in a moment. First pitch to Drew. Breaking ball. He missed on this one. A lot of strikeouts in his career.
Congratulations, Chad Billingsley.
1,000.
Well, you might as well get your 1,000th career strikeout before you get an attitude adjustment.
There you go.
Because it's coming. I mean, it's coming.
Drew flied out pretty deep left center his first time up there and sent out of play down the left field line.
It might not be this inning. It might not even be the next inning, but it's coming.
Well, it took into the 6th last night to get going against Kershaw. And the Diamondbacks did. They sent 10 to the plate, scored 5, and got a 5-3 win. And the score at the time, 2-0.
2-0.
Drew fouls one. Crowd's into it tonight. They've been having some fun. They got here early to get their mask.
I think this is one of the coolest giveaways I've seen.
It's a great mask.
And it's not cheap material either. It's real. Yeah, get a little angry.
Some even brought capes with them to wear along with the mask.
Oh, old school wrestling.
And Drew is down on strike, so Mr. Billingsley is rolling. Only one base runner through 3 innings in a 2-0 LA lead. Didn't feel confident throwing any of my off-speed pitches for strikes. Had to go to the fastball, and with an aggressive team like that, they knew it was coming. They're going to get it. Trevor Cahill and his last start against the Padres.
Well, he made a couple of mistakes in the first inning. Been real good since. There's your numbers against the Padres. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just 2 earned runs.
Diamondbacks are having problems scoring runs.
But also, the reason there was 2 unearned runs there, Greg, an error by Trevor Cahill. Yeah, so he hurt himself.
He's made an error in each of his last 2 starts. Not tonight. 0-1 the count here on Hairston, who hit the 2-run homer in that first inning. Hairston, Loney, and Kennedy. That was close. 1-1. Hairston's home run was number 4 on the season. Again, the Dodgers in this series have hit 4 home runs. They went the entire month of June hitting only 6.
That's puzzling, to say the least. Diamondback pitchers got to do a better job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. Like you said, 4 home runs through 2 games and some change. It's too many.
Yeah, that's without Kemper either in the lineup.
Exactly, and a total of 6 home runs in the entire month of June for these Dodgers.
And only a total of 3 over a 3-week span. Full countdown. Cahill has struck out 3. Given up 3 hits. This is a leadoff hitter, so we keep him off the bases to start the inning. Souvenir on a toss from Jeff Blum. And a happy young man. Good for him.
Heck yeah.
Whoa!
Mackerel. That'll teach you a home run.
Way up and in. Ball 4.
Obviously, there was no intent on this one. This just gets away and runs right up near the helmet area of Jerry Harrison. Not really looking for that one on a 3-2 count.
No.
But it misses him, thankfully, and he's on first.
Now you get Loney up there. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. And he's got hitting room on that right side with Goldschmidt holding the base runner. Low and away. Kind of a rough homestand. The Diamondbacks got some momentum with the come from behind win last night, but
you hope.
1-4 into the dirt, and a nice block by Montero.
It's back-to-back changeups that he's missed badly with, and it's kind of going back to that that quote of the game that he's having trouble with that changeup. He missed badly with it. Nice play by Montero, but kind of the same story against San Diego. He just didn't have a feel for any off-speed stuff, and it came back to bite him.
He's got himself into a hole now.
Yeah, you'd like him to find a way to put some good sink on a fastball and get a double play ball here on 2-0.
Who was going to get it? Hairston goes back to tag. There's the catch. Hairston stops. Probably a wise move.
Well, the next Saturday home game is going to be July 21st. The Diamondbacks take on the Houston Astros right here at Chase Field, and 20,000 fans going to take home a D-backs baseball hat courtesy of Gila River Casinos. Call 602-514-8400 or visit dbacks.com/tickets.
Sounds like a deal.
Hat day.
Yep. Adam Kennedy, the batter now. He flied to left his first time up. Steer, I call.
That was more the four-seam fastball, a straighter fastball from Cahill. And he just zipped it right in there for strike 1.
Kennedy had a home run in this series. Fouls it back. He's not really been ever considered a home run hitter, but in Game 5 of the ALCS back in 2002, he became just the 3rd player in Major League history to hit 3 home runs in a League Championship Series game.
He hit 3?
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead, Adam Kennedy.
Against the Twins. Night, right? On the grandest of the stages.
Good curveball. He's thrown some good curveballs tonight for strike 3 there.
So at least one of the secondary pitches working pretty well.
Catcher A.J. Ellis.
There it is. Right over the top of it goes Kennedy. That is a beauty. Good shot there. Great view. Kennedy striking out on the curveball. Bottom falling out of it.
4 strikeouts now for Trevor, and here's A.J. Ellis, who had to hit his first demo. So that walk still at first base with 2 out now. Important for Cahill to keep this a 2-run ball game. Give the Diamondbacks offense a chance to get going against Billingsley, which they have not yet.
It's a little cut fastball again there, Greg?
Yeah, I think so. Montero said he was throwing that a little bit more.
You can hear the field microphones, the chants of beat LA. Right behind the Diamondback dugout.
A ball and a strike on Dodger catcher A.J. Ellis.
Yeah, there's Julius, super fan. He's the one that's always. Yes.
He's the leader.
Can't have enough guys like that. They want to win.
Yeah. They're having fun.
They don't like the Dodgers.
Two-one now count. The count on A.J. Ellis from Trevor Cahill. Just gets on base, seems like, a couple times every ball game. Swing and a miss.
That's another cut fastball again. He got the swing and miss.
Well, 61 hits, 43 walks. Votto right, McCutchen, Ruiz, and Ellis. 2 catchers in there, Gracie. Ruiz and Ellis.
Pretty amazing.
Votto's in a league of his own right now. And a ground ball right side. He's got a hit. Bill gave it everything he got, but didn't come up with it. Ellis is 2 for 2. 2 on, 2 out now against Cahill.
Aaron Hill has really swung around to the pull side.
Right fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
You just watch him almost just steer it over there to the right side. And as you said, Hill gave it everything he had. You always expect that from Aaron Hill.
Scott Van Slyke hit into an around the horn 5-4-3 double play first time up. Into the dirt. Nice block by Montero one more time. Well, Montero knows when he catches Cahill, he's going to have his work cut out for him. Those balls into the dirt. Slyke has had 51 at-bats this year. 9 hits, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 7 driven in.
Nice pitch there.
Old fishing young man. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a thing of beauty. Well, once again, Cahill desperately needs to keep this at a 2-run game. Got to find a way to make a big pitch. That's a good way to do it right there if you can get him to chase those.
And he has got ahead of Van Slyke. A ball, 2 strikes. A walk to Hairston to lead off the inning, and then a 2-out single by Ellis. A.J. Ellis. Mark Ellis off tonight. And a ball right back here. You were ready. You were ready.
I just about had that. Crowd getting behind Trevor Cahill. They want to see strike 3.
That'll do it. Threw it to Hill on the force play. No runs, a walk, a hit, 2 left. D-backs trail after 3.5, 2-0.
Aaron Hill honored by the club for a pair of cycles he's already racked up this season, just the second major league player ever to do that. His wife was given a charm bracelet, his daughter a custom-made bicycle, and in keeping with the theme of cycle, as he's got 2 already, a check was given to a local charity named Pedal Power, which gives bicycles, brand new bicycles, to underprivileged kids. So guys, a cycle is a great thing. 2 is even better.
You gotta love it. Nice presentation tonight. And to a good cause. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, we want to try cycle. I don't blame you.
He almost had to cycle.
He wasn't too far. Yeah. He was three quarters of the way there not long ago as well. Diamondbacks only have 1 hit tonight through 3 innings off Billingsley. He's been awfully good. Trying to solve him just as they solved Clayton Kershaw last evening.
Hill, who flied out to left field his first time up, sitting with a 1-ball-1-strike count. Trying to get something going here on the 4th. Shot down the line. That'll be a double at least. Number 21 for Aaron Hill, and a good start to the 4th inning for the D-backs. He's 4 hits now the last 2 nights for Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill just continues to maul National League pitching here in the first half. That was a breaking ball that just stayed up in the strike zone, and he just rips it. He just stayed. Watch him go down and get it. Bang! Almost to a knee. He just rifles it, and then he's off to the races. He doesn't stick around and admire what he did. He's off to the races. In case that thing gets away from the left fielder, he's on his way to third. Justin Upton. Just like that, the tying runs at the plate.
Billingsley will miss outside. First time up, Justin broke his bat. Chopper to short. He was thrown out. Less than 36 runs batted into the year. Looking for 1 here. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. 3, 4, and 5 up. That will not move the runner. So Upton retired without Hill advancing to third, and there's 1 out of the inning.
They got a fastball right in the middle of the plate. Just hit a little ground ball to the shortstop, so an unproductive out there off the bat of Justin Upton. Jason Kubel going to have to drive him in from second.
Jason grounded to second his first time up. He's 1 RBI shy of 60. Might as well get it right here, right?
Why not?
Get the D-backs a little closer. Strike one. Kubel 14 home runs, 20 doubles. He's even gotten a couple of triples.
That means he's spanking it in the gaps, over the fence. Oh, it stays
everywhere.
Inside. Yeah, he's left center, right center, down the line. It doesn't matter. He's just a pure hitter.
He's 4 to tie Steve Finley before the break. He's got the rest of this game and tomorrow. Finn's had 63 in his first season with the All-Star break. 1-2 the countdown. Well, you get that leadoff runner at second base. You want to get him in. Upton did not move the runner. Now 1-2 on Kubel. And he strikes out swinging. And that's the fourth strikeout for Billingsley, and 2 outs now.
Well, Greg, I'll read you an obscure statistic here. Something you don't really see very often. But the Diamondbacks, unfortunately, lead the National League in leadoff doubles being stranded. 21 of them. Leadoff doubles being stranded.
I mean, a leadoff double this inning. The
Yeah.
runner's still at second.
That's why it's pertinent as we speak. Leadoff double and he hasn't moved.
Oh, man, that almost looked like an Eepus
I
pitch.
think that was Rip Sewell would be proud right now watching this from his grave.
That got in there. Was that even 60 miles an hour?
That was a balloon. It said 61 it registered. Those are hard to miss.
Goldschmidt had a double his first time up.
I wouldn't recommend throwing that again.
Well, went from what, 61 to 92.
61 to 92, just as you said, Greg Schulte. I kind of like that. Go ahead and throw a balloon up there once in a while.
And that's what that was. Now Nix takes a 2-out hit. 1-2 on Goldschmidt.
And now that 92 looked like 150.
Well, again, for whatever reason, Billingsley has had a lot of success in this ballpark. 7 wins in his career. Likes pitching here for some reason.
Trying to pitch around a leadoff double by Aaron Hill.
Probably if you would poll most opposing hurlers, starters, they do not like starting that off in a Chase Field.
No, I wouldn't think so. Because the Diamondbacks' numbers are just about to a man. They all hit much, much better here at Chase Field than they do on the road.
Billingsley has felt very comfortable during his career. Right now tonight, he's limited the Diamondbacks to only 2 hits. Hill led this inning off with a double. But Upton grounded out. Kubel struck out. And he's ahead of Goldschmidt, a ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he got out of it. Hill stranded. Stanley Redis holds true there. Still 2-0 Dodgers. driving, it's not worth building. Nice crowd on hand here on a Saturday night pre-All-Star break. Diamondbacks and Dodgers. Hey, Jerry Hurston 2 run over in the first. The lone runs allowed thus far.
Great crowd here tonight.
A
lot of Lucha Libre masks. What a great giveaway that's been. Now they're looking for the Diamondbacks to make a little noise offensively. Cahill gave up a couple in the first inning. He's settled in. Kind of been the story of him his last few starts, hadn't it, Greg?
Yeah. And then he'll settle in for a while and then hit a rough patch again. So he's hoping not to do that. Long ranges. And goes Uribe out. One down.
Jeff Blum has a pretty trustworthy glove and arm, doesn't he?
Very good arm there at third.
Pitcher Chad Billingsley.
Chad Billingsley grounded to Blum his first time up. Well, Cahill's been watching Billingsley, and he knows he's on his game. So, Trevor wanting to keep shutting the Dodgers down here, hoping the offense gets it in gear. Strike outside corner. Let's take a look at our high-speed pitch brought to you by CenturyLink. Cahill, Billingsley. Both 92.
One with some sink, one with some cut.
You saw if you go the low speed, Billingsley's got that 61. Dropped one in on Goldschmidt. Swinging a foul. Brian O'Nora going to remove the cobweb. I got both catcher and umpire.
I was going to say, we're dealing with two guys.
That cannot be a good
rattling
feeling.
Their teeth. Montero said, I'd like to go out and give you a break and talk to Cahill, but my head hurts too.
Yeah. Just kind of stay here in a crouch position. And
those guys take some beatings. Yeah, they need a mask. It's going to be trouble.
Oh, nice pick there by Goldschmidt. Picked it right out of the ear of Billingsley coming down the line. Wow, that was not easy.
No, not an easy play at all for either Cahill or Goldschmidt. Cahill makes a nice play. Remember, he throws a sinker. His ball tails right into the runner. Goldschmidt snares it and gets that very valuable left hand, glove hand, out of the way of the steaming Beasley. Billingsley. Beasley's a son.
So 2 outs now. And here is Elian Herrera. Strike. Cahill has had 1-1-2-3 inning. That was the third inning. Looking for one here in the fifth. Swing and a miss.
Nice changeup there. That was by far his best changeup of the night. 0-2. Well, get another clean inning here. Greg. Diamondback bats need to awaken.
Yeah. They did last night in the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Count stays 0-2 on Elian Herrera, who's playing center field tonight. This guy plays everywhere for Don Mattingly. Yeah, he's got a hit. So it will not be a 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, Trevor Cahill upset with himself. He made a poor 0-2 pitch there. He just threw a fastball right down the middle, belt high, trying to come inside. You can see the anger on his face. Trying to come inside, he ends up going right down the middle with a fastball. That's a very poor 0-2 pitch, and he'll tell you, golly, can't believe I just did that.
All about execution. And now Herrera, who has stolen 4, been caught twice, is the base runner. And Luis Cruz at the plate. He's got a double tonight. And a run scored. Ground ball to Schultz and the no runs and a hit, a man left. Diamondbacks will send up Montero, Blum, and Parr trying to get on the board. They trail it 2-0. Tonight in fun times with the RamTrucks.tv pool. Great place to watch a game.
Awesome place to watch a game. What's going on with the chicken out there?
I don't know.
That's not Lucha Libre. That's
got the cape.
That's Pollo.
Yeah. You got Dan Marley's number on, number 9.
That's a little disturbing. Yeah.
Or Matty Williams, number 9.
Make it be a little uncomfortable.
Well, time to go to work against Chad Billingsley. He struck out 5 through the front 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, a couple of doubles, one by Goldschmidt in the second. Leadoff double by Hill in the fourth, but he never left second base after that. Shot to center. Back on it goes Herrera. He'll have to plant up off the wall. Montero's on his way to second. He's got the Diamondbacks' third double. And again, a leadoff double to start an inning. He ripped that ball.
Boy, did he ever. It looked like he stayed right on a changeup from Billingsley, and he just ripped it. Watch the swing here, Greg.
Just going to say, not that real hard swing.
This is just a nice, smooth swing. Knee high down the middle. That's when Miguel Montero, when he stays in control of his swing like that, that's when he has the most success. That was a rocket off the middle of the center field wall. Another leadoff double, as you said. It happened last inning. Aaron Hill never moved. Now it's up to these Diamondbacks to make that change. So you want to get him in, sure. Yeah, you'd like to have a big inning, but
got to get on the board.
Yeah, you have to do better fundamental hitting, especially against first place teams.
Fly to right field. There's a hit, center field. Montero being waved home. Now he's held up as Herrera gets it back in. And ball it back to first.
Now Jeff Blum, another veteran at bat right there. Looked like Montero was going to be able to score, but Matt Williams put up a late stop sign. There's the base hit. Nicely done there by Blum, pulling the ball. You see Montero got a pretty good jump. And you thought it was hit soft enough to... And then a very late stop sign from Matt Williams. And the Diamondbacks are first and third, nobody out.
And Gerardo Parra at the plate. So the Diamondbacks have a multi-hit inning. They've got 4 in the game now off Billingsley. And it seems like Billingsley, each and every game, has one of those innings that kind of gets him. Now maybe this will be the inning for the D-backs.
Now it's up to Gerardo Parra to keep the assembly line moving. Now remember, you'd like to have it happen right here, Greg. Number 8-hole hitter in Parra. You've got Trevor Cahill on deck, who's hitting a whopping .059 this year. So you'd like to get the damage done in this at-bat if you possibly could. So this ends up being a huge at-bat for Gerardo Parra and the Diamondbacks.
Parra's driven in 23 on there. He tapped back to Billingsley first time up. And he taps this one foul to the plate, and they got him. Kick it off, a ball and a strike.
Billingsley just challenged Parra right in the middle of the plate. Got away with it.
Here comes the chant.
Now everybody be nice and quiet so Gerardo can concentrate. There you go.
Yeah, now he's in the hole. He's really going to have to fight through this AB now.
Yeah, now he's going to really have to battle. He swung at a bad curveball there. Maybe just a little overamped in this situation. These are the spots, Greg, where as a hitter, all the pressure's on the pitcher to throw you a strike. If you don't get a strike.
But in the National League, as a pitcher, you know if you can get the 8 guy, you've got your mound opponent next.
That's exactly right. Now, you really have to shorten up and find a way to put a ball in play here. That's a nice short swing approach right there from Parra. You can see he was not going for the fences. He was just trying to battle and put a ball in play. And by hook or by crook, his job is to plate Miguel Montero after his at-bat is finished.
Through that to Billingsley, went high, 2-2 the count. Montero with a ringing double off the center field wall to start the inning, and then a Blum single to center. Montero held up at third, nobody out, and a 2-2 count on the hitter, center fielder Gerardo Parra.
Another good job of spoiling a pitch from Billingsley. He wants it inside. He doesn't really get it inside. You can see Billingsley upset that he didn't throw it where he wanted to, and Parra was upset that he didn't do more with it. Everybody's upset.
Let's hope these fans can get excited. Down the left field line, that is a foul ball. In scores Montero. Blum's on his way to third. He's going to come in. Hairston had difficulty with it. It's tied at 2, and Parra delivers. Nice job of hitting there by Gerardo.
Boy, you took the words right out of my mouth. That was great hitting. We saw it for a couple of pitches prior, Greg. He wasn't up there trying to jerk the ball out of the ballpark. He was up there to just battle, put it in play. Look at him spread out wide there and just flips it over there down the left field line. And then it gets away from Hairston just long enough for Jeff Blum to score as well from first base. What a great at-bat. We said it needed to happen in the number 8 hole, Greg. Boy, Gerardo made sure that did happen. That's a big-time at-bat.
And look how you set yourself up now, too, Gracie. You've got the pitcher up with a chance to move that runner to third with nobody out here.
That's exactly right. Now, Trevor Cahill, you want to bunt this ball firmly to the third baseman, and if you do, you'll have a successful sacrifice. Good speed at second, and Gerardo Parra as well.
And Cahill takes a strike call. Trevor has 3 sacrifice bunts this year. So a double and a 2-run double it is for Parra.
You don't want to bunt this ball to James Loney at first base. James Loney is right in the belt buckle right now of Trevor Cahill. And also, James Loney, one of the best fielding first basemen in the game.
He's
you
pretty
want
slick.
to bunt the ball right down in that area. And of course, I'm a day late and a dollar short.
He swings away. That'll get the run to the third. And the throw to first made by Kennedy. So that's as good as a sacrifice bunt. Bunt will go as a 4-3.
That works. Whatever it takes, Trevor Cahill. Nice job.
Well, you're actually right there. You're drawing it on his shoulder, and he almost hit it.
Well, yeah, you know what? I just wanted to show just a perfect angle to hit that ball. A perfect angle with your shoulder.
That's right.
Nice job by Cahill. He's going to get a dugout full of high fives, helping himself and setting up Stephen Drew to give his team possibly the lead here.
So Drew up. Parr's at third.
Infield in. Very good.
Drew tonight has fly to left. He has struck out swinging. He's driven in 2 runs since being activated off the DL.
Oh, a nice job by Cahill swatting that ball to the right side to allow Parra to get to third. And Stephen Drew with the infield in, you really like your chances if you're the Diamondbacks.
He laid off. We're going to appeal. No swing, says Alfonso Marquez down at third. 2-0.
Alfonso, native of Mexico. I'm sure he's seen plenty of lucha libre mass in his days.
I wonder if he saw El Santo wrestle.
El Santo, one of the greatest masked wrestlers of all time down in Mexico. You're right.
Here's a 2-0 pitch and a fly ball to left. Backing up, that should be deep enough. There's a catch by Hairston. He'll concede. In the scores, Parra, sac fly, Drew. The Diamondbacks have got a 3 spot. They've got the lead over Billingsley and the Dodgers here. This is a well-executed inning by the Arizona Diamondbacks.
We were talking about last inning that the Diamondbacks against first-place teams, you got to be fundamentally better offensively. You can't get any more fundamentally better than they were in this inning. You get the double out, the two-run double from Parra. Then Cahill swats the ball to the right side to move him to third, and then just a routine fly ball to left field is all it takes to give the Diamondbacks the lead.
And now Aaron Hill takes the ball inside. So Billingsley was cruising, and then all of a sudden Montero gets him for a double. Lovely hit. Parra great at bat with the two-bagger, and then sac fly. There's a strike, 1-1. These have been some of the things that have happened to Billingsley over his career. It happened quickly to Kershaw last night. He was breezing into the 6th inning. There's a chopper past the pitcher to short. Cruz on to first, but Gerardo Parra came up big. Fell behind of the count. Delivered a 2-run double. And the Diamondbacks get 3 in the inning. And they've got the lead now. League MVP.
I like this one.
You know, I would go with B. Andrew McCutchen.
You know what? I would too. The first place Pittsburgh Pirates. How about that?
And the numbers are impressive by all these guys. But look at McCutchen. 360. Look at the RBI total.
How about Votto? 35 doubles? Are you kidding me? Melky Cabrera, you can't deny what he's done. Already hits. 118 hits.
How about the bounce back year for David Wright?
Good for him. One of the really good guys, too.
But the Pittsburgh Pirates, as you said, in first place.
Andrew McCutchen hitting 360.
In the NL Central. They beat the Giants today.
All right, big inning now for Cahill. This is where, in his previous outings, Greg, is when he's gone south. He give up a home run in the first, settle in nicely, and then have a rough spot somewhere around the 6th inning. Let's see if he can force his way through here. That's a good start. That's a real good start. 2 pitches, 1 quick out to the number 3 hitter, Jerry Harrison, who homered earlier.
And it walked his second plate appearance. Here's Loney now. Batting cleanup for the Dodgers tonight. He has struck out and flied to left. A big 3 spot in the bottom of the 5th against Billingsley. Done by the bottom of the order, really. 6, 7, 8, 9. Drew with the sac fly in the leadoff spot. Strike 1 here.
Pretty sinker right at the kneecaps there by Cahill. He realizes his team and even himself went out and helped himself offensively. Got a huge field goal, a 3 spot on the board.
Yeah, you know, if your manager's going to let you hit in that situation, you have to get the job done, even as a pitcher, and he did. He hit it at the right side.
Hitting 057, yet very pivotal in that 3rd and go-ahead run.
And we put the trust in him to get the job done, and he did. It's pulled foul by Loney.
And that's one thing we've known now for the couple of years that Gibby's been the manager here, Greg. You know and I know. He trusts his players, all of them, all 25 of them. Sometimes he says maybe a little too much, but I trust them. I trust that they know what they're doing. They know what to do to win ball games.
Got away a little bit. 2-2 on Loney. Each team with 5 hits. The Dodgers had 3 of those 5 in the first 2 innings. They got their runs in the first.
Oh,
Take
baby.
Loney knew it.
Oh, Trevor Cahill. He just froze James Loney with a beautiful sinker. Call that the comebacker, and that just locks up James Loney right on the inside corner. Pretty pitch.
I like that wrestling term, locks him up.
Oh, yeah. Headlock.
2 outs now for Adam Kennedy. It was fly to left, struck out.
Well, what a two-thirds of the way of just really putting up a very important 1-2-3 inning. After your team gets 3, come out and just have a quick inning would just be perfect for these Diamondbacks, but he falls behind Adam Kennedy 2-0.
He got the first 2 outs in the 5th inning, but then gave up a single to Herrera, but then retired Cruz on a fielder's choice. There's a strike.
How about a 2-0 changeup right on the money? Nice pitch from Cahill.
Hairston grounded to short. Loney took a call, 3rd strike. Now Kennedy on 2-1, fouls it. Play Kachinko by signing up at one of the 16 interactive kiosks right here at Chase Field during any Arizona Diamondbacks regular season home game. The ball's 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cahill's pitch to Kennedy. Take a seat. 6 strikeouts, 2 in the inning. Kennedy has a word or 2 with Brian Honora, but 1-2-3 second time tonight for Cahill against the Dodgers. It's the Diamondbacks 3-2 lead.
felt like a playoff atmosphere last night. I don't know why. I mean, the fans were into the game, and we were kind of back and forth, and just a lot of adrenaline was flowing yesterday for sure. We really wanted that game. Dave came through, put himself in a tough position, got out of it. You saw some emotion out of him, and Cool makes the big play. You see the entire team jumping on his back in the dugout. I mean, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of energy getting exchanged out there, and you could tell we really want that win.
And welcome back to Chase Field. D-backs baseball. CY talking about last night's impressive come-from-behind win. And yes, it was just one game, and after grinding for 6 straight losses, the emotion you saw to the guys in the locker room last night as Justin Upton drops one to the left field. It's going to go all the way to the corner. He'll get 2 there. But just the emotions of last night's win when you're taking on the team that leads your division. It was huge for this team, and they're building on that, guys, tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of doubles in this ballgame. Thank you, Brad.
3rd inning in a row now, a leadoff double for the Diamondbacks. Chris Young. Now, anytime you go against one of the best pitchers in the game and you end up beating that pitcher, it does feel like you almost won a playoff game, because you know, and I know, Greg, over the course of the playoff games you've covered in Diamondback history, you're always facing a great pitcher when you're in the playoffs, and you feel like when you beat a guy like him, Clayton Kershaw, that man, that was playoff-esque.
No doubt about that. Billingsley did not throw through to second base, although Cruz had gotten to the bag ahead of Upton on a pickoff attempt. 5 of these 6 Diamondback hits now in this ballgame have been 2 base hits.
2 base hits. And once again, a leadoff double. Now, well, you're through 6 innings. As far as Trevor Cahill, he's given you 6. Now you'd love to tack on a run here. Coop would love to pull the ball to the right side. Advance Upton to third base for Paul Goldschmidt. Another good fundamental offensive inning would be just what Kirk Gibson would love to have.
Jason has not saw Billingsley tonight, however. He is grounded to second and he is struck out swinging. An RBI shy of 60.
Well, good to see Justin rip that ball down the left field line as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, the extra base hits come a little bit. There's a fly ball to center, pretty well hit. Upton back to tag. Herrera the catch. And Justin's on his way to third. A good throw, but late offline.
Nice
so there's
job.
an advance.
Nice job, Jason Kubel. A productive out. Hitting the ball in the air, deep enough to center field. Justin scampers over to third base. Now Paul Goldschmidt going to get an opportunity with the Dodger infield in.
Goldschmidt has doubled and he is struck out of the ball game. He got that Ephus pitch last time up. 61-mile-per-hour breaker.
You'd love to see him having at bat like Gerardo Parra had. And a big rip at a fastball in the middle of the plate. Comes up empty. Right now, sure, a homer would be nice and sexy, and it would be enjoyed by everybody here, but well, just another little fly ball out to the outfield, just like the last inning off of Stephen Drew's bat, would be fabulous.
That'll do it. Van Slyke. Another sacrifice fly, this one belonging to Goldschmidt. And the Diamondbacks have their late 42. Well, fundamental baseball, huh? Well, when you execute, it's so fun to watch.
You know, it wasn't even 2 innings ago that we talked about the Arizona Diamondbacks lead the NL in leadoff doubles being stranded. Then 2 innings in a row, a leadoff double, bang, get him over and get him in. That is great stuff by these Diamondbacks. Back-to-back innings to add on.
38 RBI now for Paul Goldschmidt.
That's it. I was telling you, Greg, and you were right there with me. It was only a matter of time before Chad Billingsley received an attitude adjustment.
And he got one.
He got one, courtesy of John Cena and the Diamondbacks.
2-0 now, Montero. Montero's guy got it going last inning with a double off the center field wall. Upton got it going this inning, and he has scored.
Well, a nice job by Goldschmidt after Jason Kubel took care of him. He's had himself a heck of a first half.
He really has. Remember, he struggled early on, but boy, the last month and a half, maybe even 2 total months. Here's a big swing and a miss by Miggy. Didn't get it on 3-0, 3-1.
I think he swung too hard. He may have
hurt himself
a little bit. Yeah. Ow.
Grimacing.
Golly.
Don't hurt yourself now. Ooh. Strike. 3-2.
Honor's had a pretty consistent strike zone tonight. It might be a little higher than most, but I always thought a belt-high fastball or a belt-high pitch.
And no real argument there by Montero.
You should call it a strike just because that's one you should hit. There you go. Hit hard.
Nice play by the veteran Kennedy. Throws him out, but a double. And advance to third on the fly ball, and then a sacrifice fly. Goldschmidt. Diamondbacks add to the lead. They're up 4-2. A 2-run homer given up to Jerry Hairston, and since then he has really settled in. The line 3 inch, he has struck out 5, and he's now working into the 7th inning of this game, Gracie, and he's got a lead 4-2.
Well, after that mistake he made in the first inning, he's really found his command of really all 3 pitches: the sinker, the curveball, the changeup. He's put 5 straight goose eggs on the board against these Dodgers, and he's done what he's had to do, Greg, and that is once you fall behind early like he did, 2-0, you have to keep the opponent where they are, and he's done just that. And because of that, he's been rewarded with 4 runs from his offense.
One guy who has gotten him tonight leads it off for the Dodgers, A.J. Ellis. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. One ball, no strikes. So Ellis leading off for the Dodgers, and he hits this one a pretty deep left. Cooper goes back. It's gone. First row of the bleachers, and the lead's down to a run. Ellis is 3 for 3. Second home run given up tonight by Cahill.
And Cahill got another pitch, belt high right down the middle. Not sure what the pitch was. It was either the cutter or the sinker. Let's see. Yeah, just a sinker right down the middle, belt high. And the Dodgers now in this series have hit 5 home runs. That's 1 less than they hit in the entire month of June. As that one's tapped to third. That will take care of that one quickly. 1 away.
That was a nice play. Yeah, 5
How
home
about
runs.
that? They hit 6. The whole team
Yep.
hit 6 in June. They've hit 5 in this series.
2 of those tonight. Here's Uribe, who is 0 for 2. And Billingsley does not come out on deck in the 7th inning. One ball, no strikes. Uribe, their third baseman, batting 8th in the order. Ball 2 outside from Cahill. Cahill is closing in on the 100 pitch mark. 1 walk, 6 punch outs, and 6 hits allowed. There's a strike to Uribe. Well, important after the home run, Gracie, of Ellis to get the rest of the hitters here in order. And his team back into the dugout, see if they can get some more runs. And bounces up there, well in front of the plate.
Badly a changeup, but now he's 3-1. He's going to need to throw something over the plate and hope that Uribe hits it to somebody and not to somebody out in the outfield bleachers. Still should have plenty in the tank, only at 98. Yanked foul, strike 2, 3-2.
Tony Gwynn.
There's Junior in the on-deck circle. Right now, Trevor Cahill's got to take care of Juan Uribe. Imperative that you retire Uribe in this situation.
Kubel over, foul ground, and he got it. Nice play, Jason. He's made a couple of nice plays in that corner this year.
In this series alone. Nice job, Jason Kubel. Not giving up on it. No regard for your body. Going up against that wall down the left field line. Takes a peek right there. Out. He's thinking about get the out first and worry about your body second. Nice play. Good play there by Kubel and a big out.
And our Chaz Roberts air conditioning cool play of the game right there.
Well, the more you watch him play baseball, the more you enjoy him. Thank you, Minnesota Twins.
Yeah. 11 outfield assists, leads the National League by a good number. And a big out of the play last night he picked up, throwing out Mark Ellis.
Billingsley's now going to be lifted for Tony Gwynn Jr. Close the book on Billingsley.
Billingsley gave up 4, 6 hits allowed. And again, we talked about usually one inning that kind of sneaks up and gets him every game. And it was the 5th inning tonight when the Diamondbacks got 3.
He was dominating going into that inning. He had only given up 2 hits through 4 innings. Then the roof caved in on him, but now his team trying to get him off the hook. 2-0 now from Cahill to Gwynn.
So Cahill has retired Van Slyke and Uribe after the home run by Ellis to start this inning. But he's fallen behind the pinch hitter Tony Gwynn. There's a shot to right, up and back, and has it. Little leap out there by the fence. And Cahill gets through 7. Fans will get on their feet, stretch bottom of the 7th. D-backs up, now 4-3. everyday hero at valleychevy.com or facebook.com/valleychevy. Well, back here in downtown Phoenix, looks like Josh Lindblom has come on to pitch for the Dodgers as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning.
Big Josh Lindblom.
A lot of games.
He has earned the trust of his manager, Don Mattingly. He comes in whether they're ahead, behind, or tied. And he's in here again in the 7th. Tony Gwynn's going to stay in the outfield. He's going to play center. And we have a visitor, don't we, Greg?
Yes, we do. Chuck Powell, who is with Jody on the pregame show, will be with us after the ball game as well. And here again tomorrow, right?
Guys, good to be here.
It's great to have you here. What's going on?
In the big leagues with you two here.
You're doggone right. This is the big leagues.
Yeah, I've had my Lucha Libre mask out all night long. Some sweet old woman gave me a DDT in front of the Panda Express out there. So
hey, don't you just love America, where we think the moon landing was fake, but wrestling's real? Isn't that just perfect?
Yeah, I like that. What do you like about this ballgame so far, Chuck?
Well, I heard you guys talking about it. I mean, the difference in execution, talent is great, and strategy and managerial decisions during the course of a game, but a lot of times this game of baseball comes down to whether or not the players execute, and the difference between the 4th inning and the 5th inning and then again in the 6th inning, to score all your runs and not leave anyone on base in the 5th and the 6th. Sometimes that's what it comes down to, Gracie. You know that, execution.
Exactly. In close games, and anytime you play the Dodgers, they're not going to score a whole lot of runs, but they've got a great pitching staff. Right. It's tough to score runs again. You're going to play close games against them. So anytime you get an opportunity like they've had the last couple of innings, guy on second base, nobody out, got him over and got him in. Well, they did it twice, and they lead by 1 run. I mean, obviously, it's spot on tonight that they've done what they need to do. I mean, there's still 6 outs to get before this thing's shaking hands, but so far it's been very impressive, fundamental offense from the Diamondbacks.
3-2 to Blum is foul back. Jeff was a part of that 3-run 5th inning with a base hit and scored a run. Getting to start tonight at third base.
He just brings some veteran leadership to this club. One of the really good guys in all of baseball.
An original Montreal Expo back in 1999.
Well, he is old then, isn't he? Heck, I played against the Expos.
3-2 pitch from Lindblom here. And a foul back. You know, the home run ball is sexy, but the Diamondbacks, after 15 consecutive games with the long ball, have not hit one now in the last 3, but 6 hits tonight. 5 of those have been doubles. You can score a lot of runs if you get 2 baggers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, that's this Dodgers team. They pretty much have to badger you to death. Sure. I mean, because you're missing Gordon, who can turn a walk into a double. You're missing Kemp. You're missing Ethier. So the Diamondbacks, on paper, just a far more impressive lineup than what the Dodgers have. And when you think about that long term, this team, you look at the Giants and the Dodgers, they don't exactly intimidate you in trying to chase them down. They're teams that you feel with 75 games left on the schedule, you can track. And there are certain lineups out there in Major League Baseball. If you were trailing the Texas Rangers right now by 6.5 runs, you might be worried. But no question, considering the lineup that the Dodgers are fielding out there tonight versus the Diamondbacks, you should be out hitting them. You should be out producing them.
Well, we talked about the importance of being close at the All-Star break. Last night's win was the difference of 2 ball games. If you lose that game, you're 8 out. You got a 7-game losing streak going to tonight. Instead, you're down 6. You win this ball game tonight, down 5. You could be down 4 going into the break.
You certainly got an opportunity, Chuck and Greg. Well, and I still feel like anytime you fall behind the reigning Cy Young Award winner, and that's Clayton Kershaw, as you look at the standings, anytime you fall behind by a couple of runs and you're in the middle of the game and you end up winning that game, I feel like you stole that one. Yeah. There's a reason he's got that hardware on his shelf, and that's because Clayton Kershaw doesn't blow 2-run leads very often. He doesn't blow 1-run leads very often. So I kind of feel like you stole one from that guy last night, and now so far you've carried that momentum into tonight's ball game against their second best starter, and that's Chad Billingsley. So far so good. Like I said, you still got 6 big outs to get.
How about that guy, Kubel? Has he had a first half?
You know, it's strange. You get labeled in this game sometimes, and in Minnesota they used him primarily as a DH. and pretty much wrote him off as a defensive outfielder. And you saw the catch in the top of the inning. You saw the throw last night. And sometimes when you lead the league in assists, it's because you don't have a reputation for throwing people out. People want to run on your arm. But the ways, when given the chance to play every day in the outfield, obviously there's a reason this guy signed with the Arizona Diamondbacks and a National League team this year. He felt he could play the field and then tack onto it, on pace to drive in 110 runs. Just had an amazing year.
Yeah, you got to give kudos to Kevin Towers. I think he had a lot of people in Arizona scratching their heads like, why would you get Jason Kupel? They've already got Upton. They've already got Chris Young, Gerardo Parra. They don't need another fourth really good outfielder. Well, it's worked out awfully well because Chris Young ended up getting hurt for an extended period of time, so all three of the other guys played a lot. Now Kirk Gibson's got the opportunity to mix and match against left-handed pitchers or whatever, or just ride the hot hand. And right now, Jason Kupel's been the hot hand for a couple of months.
I think he should be in the All-Star game. I mean,
no question.
You know, I think Aaron Hill should be as well, and Wade Miley deserved his spot. But that All-Star game, they still just can't get that system down. No matter how many times they tweak it, they can't get it down.
It'll always be somewhat flawed.
Well,
I think that's the good part of it too.
Yeah. Roberts pinch hitting there, and he's in the hole of ball 2 strikes. He's batting for Cahill, so Trevor's night will come to an end as he ends up going 7, allows 6 hits, 3 runs, and can get the win if the bullpen can hold.
So just me, or does he look like a Cabbage Patch Kid?
He does.
Trevor Cahill.
That's a good call.
He does.
That's a good call.
Look at that baby face.
Hey, well, he's still a baby. He's only 24.
Yeah.
I don't know if he shaves yet, though.
Probably not. 2-2 on the way to Roberts. And did he go? Nope. Checked his swing.
Jordan Baker, rookie umpire, said no, he did not. And we'll go 3-2 to Ryan Roberts.
Tonight, by the way, the largest walk-up crowd here at Chase Field since a game on August 30th, 2008. 5,534 walk-ups tonight. Among the crowd of almost 37,000. Roberts draws a 2-out walk.
Did we get 37,000 in here tonight?
36,903.
Nice going, folks. Well, they've seen a heck of a ball game through 7 innings.
There's Stephen Drew. How about you, Chuck? It's nice to see Stephen Drew playing baseball again, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I was here that night, and I know you guys were as well, in which the leg was sticking the other way.
Yeah.
I covered one of the first sporting events I ever covered was when Moises Alou, back in the Montreal Expos.
That was in St. Louis.
And I was a 22-year-old intern under Mark Curtis at a station in St. Louis, and had to go interview Felipe Alou about his son's ankle. And that was the flashback I had last year when Drew went through that. So it's a long, hard process back, and it's good to see him back.
To even be playing baseball in the major leagues is really semi-miraculous.
Stevens got a sacrifice fly tonight. That was a big run batted in. It gave the Diamondbacks a 3-2 lead in that 5th inning. That was a well-executed inning for the D-backs. Everything they did that inning was done with a purpose, and 2-run double by Parra. Cahill moved a runner up. Drew got the man home. 2 sacrifice flies in the game tonight for Arizona. Goldschmidt has the other. Drew into the right, and it's going to be caught out there by Van Slyke. Chuck Powell, thanks for stopping by, and we'll look forward to talking to you after the ballgame.
See you after the ballgame, pal.
And keep up the great work.
All right. A question for you tonight as we take a look at Wade Miley. It'll be KC bound for the All-Star game, and the last Dodger rookie to be selected to the All-Star game. Last Dodger rookie. Okay.
That's a good question.
I'm thinking. We'll think about David Hernandez coming in here too. He's on the pitch.
I think I know that one. I'm not going to say it because
go ahead.
I think I know for sure who it is. We'll wait a little bit.
So Hernandez now, this is appearance number 40. Top of the order he's dealing with Herrera. High outside ball one. We got Blum charging in from third.
All right, I'm going to get it's Fernando Valenzuela.
There you go.
You're wrong. He was rookie of the year. Of course he had to be in the All-Star game. Oh, man.
The latest. There's a strike.
Yeah, that's just a terrible question. Because my answer's right. He was in the All-Star game his rookie year. I didn't see the last one. I get a little upset about those things, Greg.
Yeah, why not? Swing.
Yeah.
Blew by him.
Well, David made some pitches when he had to last night. Came out of the gate and gave up a double and a single, and then, boy, did he ever go to work after that. He's facing the top of the order. He's facing a lot of speed here in Herrera. Well, just imperative to keep this young man off base and get that first out. Yes, that'll do it. Thanks for coming. Drive home safely, Elian Herrera. Well, everyday heroes are all around us. You can nominate a person or an organization that has inspired you with their acts of selflessness in our community. To submit their name, visit valleychevy.com and facebook.com/valleychevy. Winners will be chosen to appear on the Diamondbacks live pregame show. It's Everyday Hero presented by your Valley Chevy dealers. Nice breaking ball there from David Hernandez.
Hernandez really showed a lot of emotion last night. He got into some trouble in the 8th inning. A double and a base hit, but he struck out Herrera. He got Gwynn on a fly ball to center. They held the runner at third, and then he struck out Ellis. And he pumped the fist, exiting
and then some.
Yeah.
I think these guys realize that every time they beat the Los Angeles Dodgers, they're gaining a game in the standings.
And they know the importance of this series.
Watch David Hernandez. You think he's not fired up? You rarely see him get that excited.
I think that's the most we've seen him excited since coming to the Diamondbacks.
He falls behind 3-1 now.
He struck out Herrera to start this inning. Hairston's on deck. Cruz has a double tonight and has scored a run. They're going to think about it a little bit as he rubs up the baseball. 1-run ball game late 8th inning. And he walked him.
Oh boy, I hate to see those late walks. They will bite you.
More up in the nut.
Yep. Now they got to face Jerry Hairston, who was already homered tonight.
It was a 2-run shot, came in the first inning. 2 home runs given up by Trevor Cahill tonight, but he limited the Dodgers to 3 runs.
7 innings, 3 runs. You'll take that every single time from any of your starters. Right now, Diamondbacks 5 outs away from winning a big ball game against the first place Dodgers, but they got some work to do in David Hernandez here. There's a good fastball to jump ahead.
Each team with 6 hits. Diamondbacks with a 1 extra run. Hernandez with 56 strikeouts now on the year and 36 plus innings. And he gets ahead of him on 2. Good fastball on the outer edge.
Well, you can't shave the outside corner any better than that. That is just a thing of beauty. Bang, just hammer the outside corner. 0-2. Hairston disagreeing, but nothing you can do about that. That's just a heck of a pitch.
1-on-1 out here for the Dodgers in the 8th. The tying run on base. In the air, shallow right, Upton coming on. He gets there. He's got it. Hairston's retired for out number 2.
David Hernandez just stayed with nothing but hard stuff right there. He didn't mess around with any breaking balls. And he jammed Hairston with that one and a little easy fly ball to right. 2 big outs. But a Diamondback nemesis now about to step into the batter's box, and that is one James Loney.
Who was 0 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts.
Probably hadn't had any games, I don't think, where he's gone hitless an entire game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. But David Hernandez, I think, trying to make history here.
So a big battle between pitcher and hitter. Hernandez against Loney in the 8th. With a tying run on base for the Dodgers. Into the dirt, and big
Great
block
play
by Montero. Big block right there. And Mickey's got to make sure he gets down and blocks anything into the dirt.
Yeah, you want an extra base hit to tie up the ball game. You don't want a single. That is a great play. And a big play. Here with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Good crowd, and they're getting loud here. Trying to get behind Hernandez and the Diamondbacks.
Hernandez from time to time is close to picking some runners off at first base.
You know, for a guy as big as he is, Greg, he's got quick, good feet. He's pretty athletic. Well, we saw that with his base hit, just how athletic he was. 1 for 1. And now he's not worried about
Loney down the line, but foul.
Good location there from David Hernandez by getting that ball to the inside corner. Loney can only pull this ball foul. He looked like he didn't try to go to the inside corner. He's trying to go away, but Loney couldn't keep it fair. It's a big strike.
Numbers against Hernandez. Loney fouled it back. I'm really surprised Loney didn't call time and back out. That pitcher can only stand so long there in the batter's box without getting impatient.
He put him in the deep freeze. And then he just challenged him belt high with a fastball, and he got it past him for strike 2. Now these fans are, well, they're losing their minds.
We're wondering, Gracie, 48 games played here at Chase Field. Loney has been hitless only 7 of the 48 he's played here.
Man.
A ball, 2 strikes, tying run on, 2 outs in the 8th. Hernandez drops it low, and there's Montero again.
Another good block there by Montero. Another important block. It's 2-2. Hernandez looking to slam the door here on the all-important 8th inning. He wants to hand that baton to J.J. Putz for the 9th.
J.J. got it done last night. Hernandez looking for another hold here this evening.
A very dangerous hitter against the Diamondbacks. James Loney stands between him and his accomplishment.
He checked up. An appeal, but no swing.
Well, now that gives a running start to Luis Cruz at first base. David Hernandez threw a couple of really good fastballs to get to 2 strikes. Then he tried to strike him out. And he slammed a couple of breaking balls into the dirt, and now that gives a running start here on the 3-2 count to Cruz at first base.
And Goldschmidt, if you're wondering, he will hold the runner. Here we go. 3-2 with 2 down. Got him. Frozen. Strike 3 called. Loney doesn't buy it. Hernandez strikes out 2 in the inning, and the Dodgers leave a runner. Still 4-3 D-backs. p.m. Pacific on Fox. Our Nissan textbook question. It's a runaway for Joey Votto.
I think we just have a soft spot in our heart for Pittsburgh.
That's right.
They haven't had a over 500 season in about since the 80s, I think. But Joey Votto, honestly, by far and away, is having the best year of anybody in the National League. And there's just something about Andrew McCutchen. I just really like watching him play baseball.
Leading the league in hitting. There's a ground ball down to third to Hairston, who started the game in the outfield, but he throws Aaron Hill out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th.
Well, the next bobblehead giveaway is just a few weeks away. Make sure you're here on Saturday, July 28th, when the Diamondbacks take on those dreaded New York Mets. 20,000 of you going to get a Justin Upton broken bat home run bobblehead courtesy of Pepsi. Get tickets now by calling 602-514-8400 or visit dbacks.com/tickets. Go ahead and keep your bat in one piece and homer again here, Justin. Big fastball, swing and a miss.
Justin doubled in the 6th inning. Diamondbacks at that time were up 3-2, and that double started the 6th. Kubel moved him to third base on a fly ball out, and then Goldschmidt got him home on the Diamondbacks' second sacrifice fly of the night. And right now, that's a go-ahead run in this game, 4-3, 0-2 the count. Hernandez did his job in the top of the 8th. JJ getting ready for the 9th. Diamondbacks would like to add another run here if they possibly could, but this Dodger bullpen is really stingy.
It seems like all of them just throw very hard. They all have very good command. It's just been that way with the Dodgers just probably since you can remember, Greg.
Yeah.
They've just always had good arms. You know, even I'm not talking about Koufax and Drysdale. That's obvious. Just the non-Hall of Famers have all just had great arms. You saw a fastball there right by up.
So Justin 1 for 4 tonight, but a hit and a run scored. There's JJ. Dodger bullpen, by the way, in their last 32 games, an opponent's batting average against them 171 and an ERA of 2.10.
That's good.
shutting the door. Diamondbacks got all of their runs against the starter Billingsley. This is Lindblom's second inning of work. High towering drive, deep right field. Allen's gonna go. 15 for Kubel. RBI number 60. There's an insurance run and a run against the Dodger pen. It's a full Nobes home run. Another $150 going to Central Arizona Mountain Rescue Association. What a year.
Boy, a big sigh of relief in that dugout. Jason Kubel, knowing that Lindblom, after striking out Upton, was proud of his fastball. He turns it up a notch, and he crushes about 10 rows back in right center field. Goodness gracious, he just continues to come. This is his first look. He's been in the American League his whole career, folks. He's never seen Los Angeles Dodger pitch. He's never seen the National League, and he is just killing the baseball.
Strike 2 on Goldschmidt, who has a double tonight and a sacrifice fly.
Well, what a big insurance run that can turn out to be.
There's a high chopper. Nice play, Lindblom. Sets, throws. Got Goldschmidt. But the Diamondbacks have the lead. It'll be 5-3 with JJ coming in the ninth. The Diamondbacks 7 solid innings tonight as he punched out 6 hits, 3 runs, got a big double play, his 13th of the season.
I thought he pitched his heart out tonight after giving up a couple of early runs in the first inning. He did a great job at keeping these first place Dodgers right where they are. His team came back, got him some runs. He's the pitcher of record as we speak. He did exactly what Kirk Gibson needed him to do. Go 7 innings, get deep in the game, get it to David Hernandez for the 8th, and now the closer, JJ Putz, on for the 9th.
JJ picked up save number 15 here last night. He's converted 6 straight, 9 of his last 10 save opportunities. And he's going to go up against Kennedy, Ellison, Van Slyke. Numbers we just talked about. ERA 1.50. So now KO 3 outs away from his 7th win of the year. Now the Diamondbacks 3 outs away from pulling to within 5 in the division. One ball, no strikes. Kennedy 0 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. Two and 0. JJ working the 9th inning last night. Gave up a hit, but then got a double play ball. He gave up another hit, but got a ground out of Loney to win the ball game. Ellis has had a big night. 2 singles and a home run.
Now it's imperative that you find a way, by hook or by crook, make them swing the bat. No free passes in the 9th inning.
There's a strike. Big insurance run provided by Jason Kubel in the bottom of the 8th.
Only fitting that it was Kubel. Well, what a first half. It's been fun to watch. He's been a lot of fun to watch.
Just quietly goes about his business.
He just comes to work every day.
Brings that lunchbox. Way outside 3-1. And JJ has to come back here against Kennedy. He's fallen behind 3-1. And he walked him on one that skips all the way to the backstop. The answer to our AT&T trivia question tonight. Last Dodger rookie to be selected at the All-Star game. Hideo Nomo back in 1995. And now immediately JJ will deal with the tying run to the plate, and Ellis, last time up, hit one into the first row of the bleachers and left. His 7th of the year. Kennedy at first.
And just like that, the tying run stands in the box. He's homered tonight.
There's a fast strike.
That's what you want to do. Get ahead. Put the opponent in what I call swing mode, and that's what that does. When you throw strike 1, now you open up your arsenal. You can use your split finger. You can stay with the fastball. He's been playing with a cutter this year. And also, the hitter has to be more aggressive.
Chopper down to third, foul.
That was the split finger, Greg, and that's what throwing strike 1 allowed him to do.
Hey, are you hitting the road? Take Fox Sports Arizona's coverage of the Diamondbacks with you this season. Subscribe to MLB.TV today. See every Diamondbacks out-of-market game live online and on your favorite devices in HD quality. Visit dbacks.com to order and get more details. MLB.TV, baseball everywhere.
That was quick. Nicely done.
We're 9th inning.
We're not going to miss a pitch.
And now JJ steps off. A leadoff walk. An 0-2 count on the hitter, A.J. Ellis. And a ground ball to short. This could be 2. Drew flips to Hill. Out over to first. Out! Double play! Nicely turned. Same thing happened last night. A hit, and then J.J. got a double play.
Really good play by Stephen Drew. Fabulous play by Aaron Hill. The glove flip a little bit behind, the bare hand, almost all in one motion. Getting it over to first base. These two haven't played together hardly at all, folks. Hardly at all. Boy, you wouldn't know that from watching that play.
The thing that makes that so difficult for Hill, he had to reach up and grab the baseball and still find the bag. Tag the bag with his foot and then throw to first, and he did it perfectly. Now with 2 outs, Scott Van Slyke looks like he's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter.
It looks like it's going to be Bobby Abreu, the veteran. Oh, what a great play by both Drew and Hill. But Hill, just knowing where he is on the field with the bare hand, knowing where the bag is, as you said.
So here's Abreu, and he had a hit against J.J. last night in the 9th inning. A study of concentration. by J.J. Putz. And a strike on the outside edge. Diamondbacks trying to make it 2 straight over the Dodgers. He started this year with the Angels. They released him. The Dodgers picked him up. He's batting with 2 outs in their 9th. Out of play, strike 2, and now this big crowd of almost 37,000 will get to their feet. And the chant begins. It'll go to another hitter.
Not so fast. Bobby Abreu can still hit, can't he?
Yeah, that ball was up. He just whacked it into center.
Very impressive.
One he could handle up there. And what he does now, he gets the tying run to the plate again. And the presence of Juan Rivera, who's going to bat.
He's got big power. He can tie this game up with one swing of the bat. I know he's only got 3 home runs this year, but he has been a power hitter anywhere else he's been.
He faced J.J. last night and hit into a double play. His 2 hits against Putz have been home runs.
Well, the good news is J.J. only needs 1 out. Doesn't need a double play.
That's right.
He was going for the downs and he got a split finger. Smart pitch there by Putz. Very smart pitch. He knew Rivera was going to be aggressive coming off the bench, and he drops a split finger, and Rivera missed it by about 4 feet.
David Hernandez did his job in the 8th. J.J. trying to close it out here in the 9th. A big double play helped him out. Abreu just singled with 2 down. Rivera pinch hitting. Into the dirt. Uncontested to second base goes Abreu. Defensive indifference.
Now Montero will come out and go over the sets of signs they need to go over with a runner on second base. And JJ going to take a big old deep breath and do it all over again. It's not going to be long, so we're right back here again tomorrow, is it, Greg? Well, you'd love to have a 2-game winning streak going into that day game.
Riding the momentum. Riding a little more. Need the 3rd out here to end it.
Oh, what a split finger. Oh, baby.
And again, this crowd revs it up.
Off the bottom. Gone. Great pitch.
He's got a good one tonight. Five 3 D-backs. 2 outs in the Dodger 9th inning. Putz against Rivera. Got him. Diamondbacks win. Back-to-back victories over the Dodgers. And guess what? They pulled to within 5 in the division. Not over yet, folks. Diamondbacks trying to close this first half strong. There's the updated standings. Boy, how big was that win now last night? Carried over to tonight.
And then you also got a favor from the Pittsburgh Pirates against San Francisco, so you gain on the Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. You're sending a bunch of folks happy. 37,000 strong. J.J. Putz thunderstruck, you better believe it.
Another night in which the Diamondbacks trailed 2-0. Just like last night, they come back. Last night they won 5-3. Tonight they win 5-3. We'll come back with more here at Chase Field. A Diamondback victory over the Dodgers.